Hendar was never lazy. He used to work any job without shame, until losing his parents made him lose himself too.
Hendar was a 27-year-old man. Since he was young, he was never ashamed of hard work. Daily labor jobs, carrying heavy goods, random freelance work, he did all of it. For Hendar back then, as long the work was honest, he would do it. He was also the type of person who liked helping others. Whenever someone needed help, he would come without complaining. But everything changed after both of his parents passed away. The home that once felt warm suddenly became painfully quiet. Slowly, Hendar began to change. His spirit disappeared. Waking up in the morning felt heavy. Leaving the house felt exhausting. His work life started falling apart.
People thought Hendar had become lazy. But the truth was, he was losing direction in his life. Hendar became trapped inside his own thoughts. Sometimes he would sit silently for hours. Sometimes he stared blankly, not knowing how to move forward anymore. Until one afternoon, he accidentally saw his younger sibling coming home from work. Exhausted, tired, yet still trying to smile. Hendar stood there quietly watching from a distance. And for the first time, his chest felt painfully tight. Because he realized something. His sibling had lost their parents too. So why could they keep moving forward while he was still stuck in the same place?
That night, the house felt painfully quiet. Hendar was still sitting silently in the living room. Meanwhile, his younger sibling had just returned home from work, looking exhausted. The helmet was placed down slowly. The work bag dropped to the floor. But Hendar only watched without saying a word, until his sibling softly said, "Brother, eat something first." Hendar slowly shook his head. A few seconds of silence passed. Then his sibling spoke again. "How long are you going to stay like this?" Hendar immediately felt offended. "You don't understand what I'm feeling." The atmosphere started becoming tense. His sibling looked at him with teary eyes.
Actually, I do understand. I lost Dad and Mom too. That sentence instantly silenced Hendar, but his emotions still hadn't calmed down. If you understand, then you should know how exhausting it is being me. For the first time, his sibling raised their voice. Then what about me? I'm tired too. I'm hurting too. But life keeps moving. Hendar suddenly went silent. His sibling continued with a trembling voice. I'm not working because I'm strong. I just don't want this family to fall apart. Hendar's eyes slowly filled with tears, because for the first time, he realized his younger sibling had been silently carrying the pain alone too.
After the argument that night, the house became quiet again. No more shouting, no more anger. Hendar sat silently with his head lowered. His siblings' words kept repeating inside his mind. I'm not working because I'm strong. I just don't want this family to fall apart. For the first time, Hendar realized he wasn't the only one hurting. His sibling was struggling with the loss too. The difference was, his sibling chose to keep moving forward, even slowly, while Hendar had been drowning in grief for too long. A few moments later, Hendar slowly walked towards his sibling, who was putting away work equipment. With a heavy voice, he said, I'm sorry. His sibling stayed silent.
Hendar's eyes slowly filled with tears. I was too busy drowning in my own pain that I forgot you were feeling the same loss too. The atmosphere instantly became emotional. Hendar gently tapped his sibling's shoulder. Thank you for never getting tired of reminding me. His sibling immediately started crying, and that night, for the first time since their parents passed away, Hendar finally wanted to stand up again. In a soft voice, he said, I promise, slowly I'll get back on my feet again. We'll continue this life together.
Life can destroy someone's spirit in an instant. Losing parents is not only about losing a place called home, it is also about losing direction, losing motivation, and sometimes losing yourself. From Hendar's story, we learn that being strong does not mean never falling apart. Real strength is about trying to stand up again, even if it takes time. And sometimes, the reason we rise again comes from the people closest to us, who are secretly struggling too. Hendar finally realized he was not the only one hurting. His younger sibling was grieving too. His sibling was tired too. But life still had to move forward. Thank you for listening to this simple story.
If you are currently losing motivation in life, may you be given the strength to survive a little longer. And if you still have family members who continue reminding you to keep going, hug them and appreciate them before it's too late. May we always be given health, strength when facing loss, ease in every step of life, and may our parents who have passed away be granted the best place beside him. See you in the next story.